Hey everybody, I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. This is 5 Minutes with Ben, and I'm Ben. Uh, we haven't looked at a game from Gotham Chess in a long time, and unfortunately, as happens when I look at games from current players, like Magnus and Hans and Karu and Levy, and any Caruana, Geary, uh, 85 to 90% of the games in the database are blitz games or bullet games. These guys, when I was a good player, 20, 30 years ago, blitz games weren't published. So I could play as bad as I want and nobody knew. So in those instances, like 20, 30, 40 years ago, 99% of players' games that you found in a database were slow games. Now it's going the other way. Since it's 5 minutes with Ben, I don't want to show you a 70-move game because that would be 5 million minutes with Ben. So I'm going to show you a game that ended very quickly. It's a blitz game played in Title Tuesday 3 years ago in 2022. Almost exactly 3 years ago. In fact, this game was played on my mom's birthday, which is April 19th. And Levy Rozman is white and Demchenko is black. Demchenko, very strong chess player and a very strong blitz player. And not only is the game interesting because it's Levy, the game ends quickly, it's also one of your favorite openings. And even though I don't know you, it's still one of your favorite openings because this is all the rage now. Okay, so Levy played a Jobava London. And typically, white wants to play knight b5 at some point, attacking the c-pawn. So Demchenko played a6. And then Levy didn't play a boring move, which is what I would play, because that's how I play chess. Levy never played the move f3. So Levy wants to punish Demchenko's a6 because it's so slow, and he wants to play e4 or g4 and start attacking. Okay, Demchenko attacked the center first with c5. Levy played his idea, e4, traded on d4. Now, a6 actually comes in pretty handy because Demchenko played knight c6 and white can't play bishop b5. So a6 actually makes sense. Okay, Levy retreated his queen. Demchenko's d-pawn is attacked in the center, so he played d4. Then knight c e2. Demchenko built the big center, e5. Obviously, opening hasn't gone well for Levy. Probably f3, e4, queen takes d4. It's probably more for bullet chess than blitz chess. Okay, Levy kept playing aggressively because that's the theme. Both sides are going for the maximum. Bishop g5, pinning the knight. And Demchenko played h6. And this position, Levy blundered, although if I was a betting man, I would say after the correct bishop f6, queen f6, and black is probably like +1 here. Black has two bishops, the big center. White's pieces are all trapped on the king side. I don't like white's position. Okay, it's a blitz game. But Levy didn't want to give up his bishop, give up his two bishops. Very reasonable, play bishop h4. And that's a tactical blunder, which loses material. And unfortunately, Levy, when he's obviously lost against GM or super GM, sometimes he resigns in a position that in a blitz game is not resignable. Maybe in a slow game, maybe, but not in a blitz game. And so Demchenko played winning tactic here, standard tactic, knight takes e4. And that attacks the queen, attacks the bishop, and there's two variations we need to analyze. Pawn takes is resignable because we take with check. Black has two bishops and an extra pawn. Maybe it's not resignable. I can play knight g3. I didn't see knight g3. Yeah, I wouldn't resign here with white. I would just expect to lose. The other way to play is to take the queen. Black takes the queen. And black's a pawn up. Black's threatening. King takes d8 and knight takes f1. So white's not going to be able to like trap the black knight or anything. If I was a betting man, I would think probably f takes e4 is better than knight g3 and then knight f3 and then bishop somewhere, castle. And I would guess if the engine spoke, it would say +2. Anyway, I think Levy was disgusted by his opening play. He was probably angry that he missed knight takes e4, which is a relatively simple tactic, but in blitz chess, it's easy to miss. And he resigned here. And can't imagine like Nakamura resigning or Carlsen. There's just, he lost a pawn. Now, it is a center pawn, and black's getting the two bishops. Black has a big center. Black's winning. But, these things happen. So that was a quick win from Demchenko. And I think psychologically, Levy was mad at how he played earlier in the game and resigned out of disgust. Truth hurts. I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. Hope you enjoyed that game as much as Demchenko. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. And I'll see you guys next time with more 5 Minutes with Ben. Bye.